Alright guys, welcome back to another fun time on Starfield. So the only thing I really changed was my backpack. Looking at the armor, the pirate armor, it's not really stronger. The only difference is that it weighs more, and I think it protects against corrosive. Even like the special helmets,
I can assure you
now
that
that there
another
was,
rogue attack on the United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll
sorry
just...
about
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. It kinda smelled. But I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Jeebus.
Aquila City? No, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
She can't do this to me.
girl, or whatever. Go get like a Karen haircut, because you're definitely one.
The whale's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet. Everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Well now, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. I'm right here with you, my friend. How can you not look up to the cosmos and just be overwhelmed by its beauty? So much possibility, so much hope, even despite recent events. Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast.
You know, I definitely
Keep
don't
it
feel bad
cool.
about taking him
You
out.
can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier. Not what, who. How to describe house faction or cult. About 100 years back, we
So
eventually
I'm just trying to
made
like,
peace. You meet those guys?
I guess it's
Break
probably
out of the
just
wash. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Another time, then.
Hey,
Just security. I guess I need to
What?
talk to.
No, just go away.
You know what? Nah. Nah.
That's just a lack of empathy. They're willing to change if it affects their own life, but not others.
Where'd that other person go?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Did she go up there? No.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I probably should have tracked her down before I did everything else. What's that sound? Well, I guess we'll just head straight into it.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Nah. Alright now. I guess if I'm eventually feeling itchy to learn about this place's history, we'll look into it. Yeah, Mass is where we're wanting to go. Also, hopefully I should be able to get my green screen operational. I was supposed to get the lights in today. But normally because I normally get them, especially at this new house, my deliveries are like first thing in the morning half the time, which is awesome. Versus before, like I could get them anywhere between like 12 o'clock and like 5. Now they're like here like by 9 a.m., which is sick. But with the new area that I'm in, well, in the house anyways, like I'm able to get myself lit up pretty well, but the green screen isn't bright enough for OBS to log on to. So I got those like stick-on LED lights. And somebody said if I put one on the back of my chair, it'll help light that up. So hopefully I can get them in ready for the next episode. Well, I guess this is a holiday weekend, so that might be another reason. Assuming not that way. This is kind of cool. So that citizen is all the way over that way.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
That's cool. Are these those?
We just need to convince her that President Abayo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abayo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then. I have somewhere to be. You understand.
Not so much of a diplomat if you're not willing to talk to a person. Granted, I'm not a citizen or anything, so they're probably just like, meh. What are these people doing?
Do each of you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies?
That impressive building is MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. It stands as a symbol of the United Colonies.
Ooh. It's taking everything for me not to want to just jump in. Because I can. I'm gonna get in trouble if I, like, run through here. Ooh, there's something way over there. What's that? That's district. So this place does have its own stuff and things. I figured, I'm hoping, like, once we get, like, the go-ahead for exploration after this mission, I'd like to go and explore those places. Like, me being in a Bethesda game and not wanting to take several days worth of playing before I actually get to the main mission is, like, really, really...
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Okay. I desperately want to go and explore these places. I feel like it's gonna be a blast once we actually get to the point to where we can. We have a ton of health kits, and I think we're doing okay on ammo. I guess the only thing is I'm not sure how strong those things are going to be there.
Captain. Everyone will be in the library. Just...
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
I was afraid of that.
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now,
Old dude
let's
sounds
focus on
rude
what's
as hell.
in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to...
Do I just sit down or they already have
This is
it?
the greatest mystery in the universe. Why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
Gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
the artifact. If you can place it on the table here.
I think that was aggressive.
Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
You probably all fit together,
Oh my
right?
God, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Bro, I've been waiting.
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Ooh, nice for level 3 now. So I'm curious.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Oh my god, so many things. Okay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
I am so curious as to
Banks,
who's the other one that
Constellation's
had
this
the
place
vision.
built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
What's in there? I assumed Barrett, but now I'm starting to think it was one of the other ones. It's also locked.
Right, sure. You're telling me you haven't been on the lookout at all?
If you must know, there's rumors of an 18th century English translation of the Bhagavad Gita that I was following up on. Let me know how it turns.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
That's cool. assuming these are other people's rooms. What is this? Oh, it's
Okay, this'll be you.
Oh, right
Common
here.
room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy. We've always considered...
Go through before she goes all the way to the back down before I have to chase her. I'm just trying to go through all of these first. Maybe.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
That's cool.
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon. He did. At the time...
So it was Barrett.
It's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
All in this together.
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Great, let's see what you have.
What do I have? Oh, I forgot I did grab those. Fiber tissue. So it's anything that's blue, right? It was just the one. You're just the blue, right?
Stay safe, okay?
Maybe not. I'll take our room out real quick. So it is going to be beneficial going through all the talking points because I did just unlock bottle, great expectations. What was the purpose of sleeping? But I did just unlock a watch case. Storage, that's cool. I'm gonna leave everything else here. Can I put something down? So I was hoping there was gonna be like a trophy case or something somewhere. That's fine though. But yeah, I think we unlocked like what, 2 new side missions of things to keep an eye out for, which is genuinely a good thing. Ah, I'll talk to you in a minute. What is this? Permanently reduces fall damage. What are these? Okay, so I was waiting for to have something like this in the game. So now I'm definitely gonna have to keep my eye out for stuff. Talk to old man.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Yeah, you were a dick.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
Shenanigans is a
Not
good
fair of him
restaurant.
to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
He did apologize, though. Drinks are at least free.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
I am excited to do the crafting.
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now, I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Until next time.
Cool, so we know... Where am I able to do
Ever
that,
since I got
though?
here, this has felt like
got your pen at the ready.
These
We're gonna
people
check the
down
guard
there.
now here in a second.
I hope it feels that way for you too.
That's
It's almost
cool.
as if you think I'm made of credits. What is it this time?
Artifacts won't find themselves, and us going after them means fuel, repair costs, the occasional payoff.
Good thing you've got me around, Ms. Morgan. Who knows
Soil
Bet you
box.
never expected to end up involved in something like this. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good.
Oh, you're a sweet kid.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation. Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was... Take care of yourself.
Alright, so we learned really everything from...
Well, I suppose that
Oh,
station in
Jesus.
orbit has more than paid for itself at this point.
This spoopy old man. You want to look out here real quick. Well, that's both creepy and cool. Sandwich.
Yeah? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
I wanted to see about the crafting.
Until later.
One second. See. Ooh. What's down here? I'm gonna leave most of this stuff alone, but I do want to see mission board. I feel like I should talk to her. Spaceship and industrial workbench. Components which can be used for building structures, for your outposts, and crafting mods for your weapons and equipment or resources. Created from fabricators at an outpost. Okay, so the one thing that I nabbed is actually... Okay, nice. Oh, and some of these things are actually needed, and I don't think I grabbed everything. Well, cool. These are just different things, I guess. So is it just about upgrading what I currently have? If I do that, hazard, oxygen reserve. Yeah, this is the one I have equipped. I do want to have the oxygen reserved, extra capacity. Makes the mass goes up though. Oxygen reserve makes it goes up by a good bit, but if I do extra capacity, Oh, I don't have any polymer. Okay. That's something to keep my eye out for then. Weapon workbench. Cornered Grendel. Damage increases, health decreases. Take that, and even if I sell it. All through down here. I'm assuming this is... This looks like a kid's room though, doesn't it? I know, this could be... flashy leatherware. The scientist girls area. Ooh. Ooh. Too difficult. Okay. Part of me wants to level it up just so I can get that. If there's anything hidden? The well. Okay, I'm not ready to go down there yet. So oxygen is also stamina then. Also then, right? What it seems like. New Atlantis is just another way out. We'll go swipe. What is that? Cocktail glass. Disappearance of the founder of Sebastian Banks was a blow. Most survived. In fact, Constellation disbanded. Change her vote in the 11th hour. Another one. Selfishly obsessed over, consider hours. Poor conquerors of warriors. No, my friends. To remember why we fought in the first place. So they got a two-way into here then. Or no. See, some people get two doors. Lucky. And you get an office. Shared bathroom. I'm really looking for... That's cool. I want that for my room. Oh, we'll take that. My friend Wilby. Definitely have to keep our eyes out for those things now that we know that they are a thing. Well, I guess they said there's what? We make 10 in total for members. Extra storage, folder. And so there may not be another thing around here, but there might be. Just another way in. I probably should be closing people's doors, but nah. Weapons case. Inaccessible. Am I over encumbered again? How am I over encumbered? What am I at? I am. Um. Oh, should I, what, inspect? Can I open it? Because it weighs a lot. Lodge key. I feel like I should be able to do... Oh, wait. Did I drop it? Doesn't weigh that much, though. I really don't know what I picked up that is causing all this, though. Cooking station. That's cool. I didn't even see that last time. Boop, boop. Alright, I think I'm good right now.
Whenever you're up for it, we have work to do.
Go through these different audio voices.
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Alright, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
UC Vanguard.
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together.
Well, they did say the one was just in a storage locker, basically. Expect good, a chance to learn more about the United Colonies. Have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the
Let's
same
do
way
that
when
one.
I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Locked as your follower if you continue. First, what do I get out of this anyways?
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
So is Vasco also coming? Or...
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Yeah, bud, thank you. She's coming just slowly. So how many companions am I allowed to have with me at a time? Guess we'll see if Vasco's outside with us, then we'll know that it's more than one. That was a lot of talking. You know, just her. Because I am genuinely looking forward to... So do I go up this way? Or no? I think so. Maybe. Maybe not. No.
So I dusted last spaceship, but then I realized my tank sprung a leak. I'm stuck. And the only place close enough to land... Wait.
Vanguard.
You're not suggesting.
His suit kind of looked like one of the other pirates. I'm just like, But I don't know if there's even a swimming mechanic on here. I'd imagine there is, especially if there's a lot of places that have, like there's a planet with, like, a lot of water in it. Oh. Wait, am I able to do, like, the civilian clothes thing? Hide and settlements. Oh, nice. Yeah, I genuinely do not know what's weighing me down. Well, I do have like 1,000 weapons on me right now. I probably don't need as many as I have.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Nope.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
The indignity.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're...
No. It's all about joining the Vanguard. Really don't want to do that.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
I probably could give her like a decent weapon too.
Okay.
Or no, am I supposed to... Oh, it's down there. Alright. Let's go down, I guess. Is there like a... No, I think I need to like... physically go down. Is there stairs? I'm assuming it's just like... This is the second floor. Maybe. It would be nice if it was a little bit more specific. Yep, that was incorrect. So I'm assuming there has to be some way to get down there then, right? Oh, it was just one of the other options I either didn't see or wasn't paying attention to. Spaceport. Yeah, I really don't know. So I would grab that one gun, but I feel like that wouldn't be enough to set me over that quickly. No, I do have a good bit of resources on me. I could just put them on the ship, possibly. Just never really checked to see like how much those weighed. This one's definitely been more of like a talking simulator episode, but at least it's getting us the idea of where everything is and pointing us in a good direction.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
Feel that. Let's see, what weapon do you currently have? Because if I have something better, I'm going to give it to you. Also, do they need ammo?
If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help.
Okay, possibly not, because I'm not really seeing just ammo.
Maybe another time.
Okay. Which is totally fine.
I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
I still never found that one sea woman who was talking to everybody.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
As you enter the city, please keep moving.
Bartender at viewport. Let me see. Oh, these completed ones then, I guess. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. I'm assuming those must be completed ones then. Your activities, talk to the bartender at the viewport. Join the Vanguard. Research project, craft or modify an item. Ah, so I wanted to check out the mission board before we left. Fast get the brownouts in the well, so I could have actually done all those before we left. I guess one other thing can...
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it!
Yes. Yes. With the
Is it you? Is it really?
bright ass
really
fire hair and
you?
everything.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, Constellation's shining star of stars.
Weightlifting, concealment, scavenging. Bane of the fleet?
Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Oh, I can't do photo mode in this.
I know, right?
I'm gonna hype this dude
and
up.
You can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick?
Wait.
What am I saying?
Scavenging, concealment, and weightlifting.
You do. Lead the way.
Enter your crew will make him essential until unassigned. Reject. Wait, hold on. I don't agree to this. Reject. Leave me alone. If you're going to be my sidekick, once you need a costume. Oh my god.
You won't be disappointed.
I feel like there's going to be a creepy Assignments between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship's outpost. Yeah, right? Yeah, because Sarah's gonna be following me around, and then... Should he be going to the ship since I assigned him? Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm... Just from hearing the one thing, I feel like there's something weird is going to end up happening. Oh, she's following. I still feel like something weird is going to end up happening. But what I want to do real quick, star map. Okay, so I can do this. And I can fast travel to the different places. So I can actually fast travel to the lodge, I think. Fast travel to ship. Can I fast travel to here? Oh, you son of a bitch. Let me sell. Oh my god. Sell some stuff real quick.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas since.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do the mission board thing and do that Browning before we leave. Yeah.
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
For what? Okay. So I'm actually glad I didn't make you guys sit through all that. It's basically one loading screen after another. But yeah, but if you go into your spaceship next to the cockpit where you see like your storage, if you go into it, you can actually select on mine it was the top right ammo. You can actually for mine it was the R1 button, but I stored all resources into the ship's cargo hold. But yeah, and that took off like I'm already down to 103, and I was at 146. So finally checking this thing out. So that definitely helped. I'm gonna try to keep. Oh, we're now on like after missions. So am I able to just select all these? Survey, locate. So, okay, planet trade is the most challenging survey mission. You will need to research an entire solar system for a planet that has the target trait. Locate planets in the target system that have traits. At the bottom of a planet's info card on the star map, unsurveyed planets will have unknown traits. Planet survey progress is shown on the planet's info card on the star map and also in the scanner when surface for planets without life. Scanning a planet from orbit may be enough to complete the survey, but most planets require to land and explore thoroughly. At least we have them started anyways. So that way when we are out and about and we happen to see one, we can actually stop and take a look. Research lab. Let's see this last time. New crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires material in order to make progress. Materials needed can range from raw materials extracted from plants, extracted from alien creatures and plant life. Barrel mods. Do I have enough for any of these? They're all blocked. How do I get them started though, I guess? Oh, this is for building. Might want to get the building ones started, though. Barrel mods, grip and stock, optic and laser mods. Let me get these ones started then. I have enough iron. I have enough sealant, but I do not have enough for these. I guess I'll just go ahead and put them in. Oh, and that completes the other ones. Cool. Blocked, decorative. I don't care about the decorative stuff. Robots. Yes. Oh, that's cool. I'm not really going to worry about the decorative stuff right away. Food might be performance enhancement. Medical treatment. We'll do medical treatment. I feel like that's put in what we have. That one's done. It's not letting me click either of these, which is weird. Must not have anything for them. Equipment, helmet mods. That's right, we don't have any polymer left. What about these? See, I'm glad I grabbed that sealant. I'm actually irritated I didn't grab the other ones. Grip and stock, I feel like those will be... Oh, we're super close on nickel. This one. Chlorine. We have those ones. Those ones are almost done. Kind of ish. Just go ahead and ornamental. We don't have any more of those. I'm just going to start grabbing everything then. What about these? Red meats. Oh, I should have grabbed more food when I was there then. Water. No spices. Okay, so this one's like... It is beneficial to grab whatever you can then, I guess. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I'm going to be a super klepto then. Industrial workbench. So I don't want to really... Honestly, I don't know why I would need to craft these. At least not yet. I'm not... Yeah, I'm just not seeing the point of it right now. Can I update the just the skin? What about this bad boy? Recon. I don't have any neon. I have none of those. Or any of these. be nice if it told me, like, what I should do. Compensator. Yeah, I don't have the resources for, like, any of these right now. Took a look at them, but I just can't. Alright, well, we are a little over an hour right now. So if anything else, we will start... Let me go ahead and get it ready. Our activities. Craft or modify an item, investigate brownouts in the well. That's what we want to do next. And that is... No? Do I need to talk to somebody about this first? It said that's where to go for the well there, right? Hold on a second. Unless there's like a... like where the main point is. But I feel like if there's stuff that I can do on here to get some XP before we go off to the next place, I'd rather. I'm also curious as to if... How far away is that? Star map. Where is it, by the way? It says it's like in this direction. Bartender viewpoint. Well, there it is. Lodge commander. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Let's go ahead and level up real quick. Stealth, fitness, boxing, social. Food and drink. Find extra credits. Theft. Shotguns, pistols, lasers, melee weapons. Just ballistics as an overall. That wouldn't be bad to have. Grav jump, get more common and uncommon resources. Med packs, restore more. Already have this one. That's an optional zoom, which is a hand scanner, and scan distance is increased. That may not be bad. What about this one? Unlocks ship targeting functionality. You can now utilize ship thrusters. Utilize boost packs. Did they say like I need to do a boost? So I might as well do that now then, right? I think we're pretty close to a new level soon. I think anyways. Yeah. Well, we will check this out here in a bit. So I want to try to get things...
That scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
People can stop talking to me, making me do stuff. But yeah, so I figured if anything else, I'd like to finish some of the missions here. And then kind of go from there. That sounded dramatic. Did I run too fast and make everything load in too quickly? I think so. What are you looking at? You're supposed to do this. Oh, you look tired. Alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for...
I'm not feeling that bad.
Good for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching, keeping, sorry for the basically talking simulator. And in the next episode, I would like to try to get some of these taken care of. And just as an overall, try and... Do I need to swim down in there? Because it's starting to look like it. Yeah, I'd like to try to get some of these side missions knocked off on here. So that way when we actually go to start doing stuff, it looks like it is, isn't it? There's the tram station. I feel like... Yes, if I click here, I think that's the Nat station. But it's all the way over in here, so I'm not getting on anything. I'm going in somewhere. Okay. Nice. Well, yeah, so next episode we will get started on the Browning, which, if you didn't know, there is a band called the Browning. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, so we will check this out in the next episode, and until then, yeah, I will see y'all then. Alright, y'all. Peace. Bye.